Om salutation to Sri Ramachandra, who is the remover of all troubles and the bestower of all wealth, and one who is the Lord of the universe. Om peace, peace, peace. Good morning to you all. It's a wonderful day. Sunshine is there. So it's nice that we have got the chance to spend a couple of hours here thinking something loftier, higher, sublime. And today's topic is Ramayana, what we can learn from it. As the Swami has already introduced, the Ramayana is a secondary book in our Hindu scripture. Secondary means if it does not agree, differs in any point with the Upanishads, the core scripture of the Hindus, Vedanta, then it will not be accepted. But where it complies with, it tallies with, it expresses the same truth, then there is no problem. And these books, many of you perhaps have heard the name of Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. And recent time, this Homer is a Greek poet, the greatest poet he is considered. Small books, a few characters, but it was given that honor that these are not ordinary books, Mahakavyas. And in modern time, recent time, we have read the Milton's Paradise Lost. Is also just a few characters, a few books in poems. But these Mahakavyas are great books. This Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, he was telling there are 18 Puranas, Bhagavata, Mahabharata, 100,000 slokas, hundreds of characters. Mahabharata, the description of the divine play of all the God incarnates, particularly giving special stress, importance in Sri Krishna's life. But this is today it is based on Ramayana, composed by none other than says Valmiki, who was a rogue. By taking God's name, initiated by Narada, he became transformed and became a sage. A sinner to a sage. Sage means Tattva Drashta, Sattva Drashta, seer of the truth. So this Valmiki suddenly one day found, because he is no more a rogue, no more a dacoit, no more a goon, no more a murderer, no more a killer. Ratnakar, Dashu Ratnakar, by taking God's name, purifying his mind, has become one with God. And suddenly he didn't know Sanskrit. He was uttering something, Kron Chamitinam. One hunter came. He was sitting by the side of the bank. There were some trees. And a hunter came and two birds were just sitting together and making love. And this hunter just hit one of those and it fell down. And the other one was shedding tears near almost the dead one. Not yet dead, but very heavily injured, it will die. And suddenly seeing this in the mind of this sage, who was himself a killer, a murderer, a rogue, a ruffian, a robber, a dacoit. But now he's changed, he could not bear. Automatically one stotra came out, and that was the first of this Ramayana. And about this Ramayana, the Swami just gave a little introduction. Ramayana has been the perennial source of spiritual, cultural, and artistic inspiration for these thousands of years, not only to the people of India but also to the peoples of Southeast Asian countries. It has enriched the national literatures of these countries and also provided themes of their art, dance, drama, music, painting, and sculpture. Its heroic characters have helped to mold the Hindu character. And its three great personalities, namely Rama, Sita, and Hanuman, have inspired millions of her people, high and low, in the socio-economic scale with the deepest, tenderest, and holiest love, reverence, and devotion. Unquote. By none other than Swami, most revered Swami Ranganathananda Ji Maharaj. Ranganathananda Ji Maharaj was the 13th president of the Ramakrishna order, and who is considered, next to Vivekananda, preached the Vedantic ideas to the whole world most. He delivered his lectures in 80 universities all over the world, in different continents, Australia, America, India, so Europe. So what I am telling, this is the assessment, a little bit to give in gist. The play, this Ramayana, it's playing its role in making the character, the life, the culture among the Hindus in Indian subcontinent, not only India, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Burma, now China has taken many of these, so these many areas are there. Millions and millions of people got inspiration and made Sri Ramachandra, Mother Sita, Hanumana, and some other characters their role models. So today, because this month is the month of the advent of Sri Ramachandra, we are trying to remember Ramchandra ji, Ma Sita, Hanuman ji, and some other characters, and try to imbibe some of the spirits, some of the truths, values, virtues that they stood for. Whether it is mythological, whether you believe or not believe, but truth is truth. If somebody says, I stand for truth, we need truth today. If somebody speaks of compassion, love, mercy, unselfishness, purity, it has its value. Whether you believe in these characters or not, that's the difference. But if the humanity is to survive and progress, go forward, then we have to imbibe and practice these values, these virtues, these wonderful ideas. And these are the people, they are made, they have been made for years, thousands of years, the role models, the source of inspirations to one and all. And about this Ramachandra and the Ramayana, we have a little bit none other than Swami Vivekananda. Just to introduce a little bit, you shall be happy to know what Swami Vivekananda used to think of this Ramayana and these characters and how it molded our lives and impacted in the Indian life millions and millions of Hindus and many others, those who followed this. In a lecture given after returning from India, from America, back to India, Swami Vivekananda delivered several lectures. And in Madras, there he delivered this lecture, The Sages of India. I am quoting a little bit from there. Swami Vivekananda. Rama, the ancient idol of the heroic ages, the embodiment of truth, of morality, the ideal son, the ideal husband, the ideal father, and above all, the ideal king. This Rama has been presented before us by the great sage Valmiki, of whom just I have spoken to you. And Valmiki got this inspiration. I will come to that. And Swamiji is mentioning that this Valmiki has delineated, depicted these characters. Because many doubts whether it is just a fiction, it is just a story. Whatever it may be, you believe or not believe, but give the importance, the values, the virtues. They were playing. Even if it is in the drama, if it is in the theater, if it is in the movie, good is good. Why don't we take it in our lives and how it impacted? No language can be purer, none chaster, none more beautiful, and at the same time simpler than the language in which the great poet has depicted the life of Rama. Certificate from none other than Swami Vivekananda about this great book, Ramayana, which we will discuss today, a few characters. It is not only Rama, many other characters also there, wonderful. And what to speak of Sita, his consort, divine consort, Sita Devi, Mother Sita. And about this character, what Swami Vivekananda says, you may exhaust the literature of the world that is past, and I may assure you that you will have to exhaust the literature of the world of the future before finding another Sita. Sita is unique. That character was depicted once and for all, for finality. So see, Swami Vivekananda, he was not an emotional man and telling something coming in mind and without proportion praising. It is not that. He was very rational. Even his guru, he would not accept the guru's, Sri Ramakrishna's visions, these, that, always going to the root, knowing the truth, then only I will accept. He is telling. Sita is unique. That character was depicted once and for all. There may have been several Ramas, perhaps, but never more than one Sita. She is the very type of the true Indian woman. For all the Indian ideals of a perfected woman have grown out of that one life of Sita. And here she stands these thousands of years, commanding the worship of every man, woman, and child throughout the length and breadth of the land of Aryabhatta, means India. There she will always be this glorious Sita, purer than purity itself, all patience and all suffering. She who suffered that life of suffering without a murmur. She, the ever chaste and ever pure wife. She, the ideal of the people, the ideal of the gods, the great Sita, our national God, she must always remain. And every one of us knows her too well to require much delineation. All our mythology may vanish, even our Vedas may depart, and our Sanskrit language may vanish forever. But so long as there will be 5 Hindus living here, even if only speaking the most vulgar patois, there will be the story of Sita present. Mark my words, Sita has gone into the very vitals of our race. She is there in the blood of every Hindu man and woman. We are all children of Sita. Just try to understand the compliment Swami Vivekananda is giving to this book and the characters. It is delineated, thousands of years, which has been the source of inspiration for molding the life of Indian society. With honor, with love, with respect. girls want to be like Sita. What humility, what forbearance. In these days, we find the same Sita appeared, we believe in the form of Mother Sharada Devi, Sri Ramakrishna's divine consort. And she said, I quote Holy Mother Sharada Devi, Shojjer saman gun nei, santosher saman dhan nei. There is no greater virtue equal to forbearance. And there is no greater treasure, wealth, equal to satisfaction, contentment. All our problem is, what a simple two words, forbearance and contentment. If this we could practice, Ramchandraji also will tell, if I get the time, it's a big book, thousands of slokas and hundreds of characters, covering such a big history of generation, clan after clan. So it's very difficult to just speak in one lecture. However, if we get the time about bhakti, Sri Ramchandraji taught what we can learn from this great book, from these characters, to mold our lives. And by doing so, what will happen? By following the footsteps of the great, we ourselves become great. It just reminds us that we have also that power within all of us, unknown perhaps to many of us, but which, if we could bring it out, manifest through our practice, sincere practice, then we will also feel that we are one with Rama. Once Ramchandraji asked his disciple Hanuman, how do you think of me? It was a tricky question. Others were present. Hanuman was telling Ramchandraji, as we know, Hanuman is the greatest devotee of Ramchandraji. He is ever ready to serve Ramchandra, even he is ready to give up his body. There is this Hanumanji's character also. I will come to read it out. I have brought it. What about Hanumanji? Swami Vivekananda said, then I quote Hanuman. Who was Hanuman? In the words of Swami Vivekananda. You have now to make the character of Mahavira, Hanuman, your ideal. See how at the command of Ramachandra he crossed the ocean. He had no care for life or death. He was a perfect master of his senses and wonderfully sagacious. When he first met Ramchandraji and in the jungle, Ramchandra lost Sita. Sita has been abducted taken away by Ravana, and Rama and Lakshmana are searching for Sita. And in the jungle, when they came to the kingdom of Bali and Sugriva, then Hanuman came to talk to them and give the information to the king whether these are some warriors coming to invade their country or not. So Hanuman spoke in such words, then because he was just, Lakshmana was ready to issue arrow to kill Hanuman, thinking that Hanuman is coming to attack. But Hanuman came with all love and devotion. Ramchandra didn't know him, he did not know Ramchandra, but Hanuman has come to have the first-hand knowledge about these two unknown people in their kingdom, without any notice, whether they are friends or foes, it's doubtful. Ramchandra said, no, hey, Lakshman, don't attack. Let us see what he does. Then he came and talked to Ramchandraji. And then the two brothers are telling, you just see the cultured language he is talking with us. How can this man become a rogue? Yeah, what you have thought, it is not correct. So this was the first friendship. And Swamiji is telling, so sagacious, and he has perfect mastery over his senses, and wonderfully sagacious. Ramchandra was asking questions and Hanuman was giving the answers with perfect knowledge. And when he met Hanuman later on in the assembly of Ravana, he was telling Ravana, you are such a nice person with so much power, but why did you commit this mistake? But my Ramchandra is the ocean of compassion. And there also he delivered a sagacious lecture. Taking a class with Ravana, who was the Sarva Visharad. Ravana, not me. Ramchandra is telling, Ravana is the Vedagna, the knower of the Vedas. But he has committed something wrong. It happens, you see, in this Maya world, how we are caught up with this great illusion. What we do at that time when attachment is there. Sangat sanjayate kama, in the Gita it is there. Sangat sanjayate kamo, kamat krodho vijayate, krodat bhavati sammoho, sammohat sriti vibhrama, sriti vibhrama buddhi nashat pranashriti. People, they come and live together, meet together, friendship, this gradually, maybe a house, maybe a person, maybe a car, we get sangat, remaining together, we feel a kind of attraction, attachment, kamo, desire, no, this car I will not, no. This my room, my bed, my beloved, this, it happens. We fall in love. Mostly infatuation. However, gradually, it sometimes goes forward also with due respect, mutual understanding, good relationships are also there. But generally what happens? Sangat sanjayate kamo, desire to have that. Kamat krodho bhujit. If somebody says, no, don't take that, I will take your car. No, this house, if father, mother says something, no, don't go with that boy or that girl. No, there is anger comes. If anybody tries to stop any person to have that, because I like its company, I like it, be it house, be it cow, be it anybody, matter or a person. Kamat krodho vijay, krodat bhavati sammoho. When you are angered, you are sammoho. You are under delusion, you cannot take the right decision. What is right, what is wrong. People hate father, mother, friend. If anybody says something which I do not like, I immediately feel you are my enemy. Because my mind is so grossly engrossed in that particular person or particular thing, particular enjoyment or particular anything. In India, we know, sometimes father, mother has just said something, scolded something, committing suicide. A little bit something. Wanted, now you said that after my exam you will gift me a motorcycle or something, according to their age, bicycle or pen. I say, not now, today. No, they are not ready to wait. Attachment is so that I cannot hit my father, mother, I cannot commit suicide. Somebody has refused. Oh God. Boy or girl, friend, yes, committing suicide or killing the other person. It is happening in the society. Are not they educated? Are not they learned, so-called learned? But when this kind of blind feeling, emotion enters in our mind, steps by steps, sangat sanjayate kamo, kamat krodho vijay, krodat bhavati sammoho, sammohat sriti vibhrama. Then my memory fails that what I am going to do, his or her contribution in my life, that he or she has been so faithful. Something has happened. Let me find out the truth. Why? On the face value, I am trying to kill or destroy my life or his life or her life or something, doing very abject, very impossible something. Bizarre. But people cannot. Sangat sanjayate kamat krodho vijay, krodat bhavati sammoho, sammohat sriti vibhrama buddhi nasha. My intelligence doesn't function. It destroys my buddhi, my intelligence, to take the right decision. Buddhina asat pranashati. And whose buddhi, intelligence is gone. Swami Vivekananda once said, if you find that I am mad, shoot me if I go mad. If I do something abnormal. So he just say to the Swamis, the sadhus, first be a gentleman, then you are a Swami other things. Everybody will not understand what this monastic life is, what is this renunciation, what is this purity. But you are in the society, be a gentleman first. Be a gentlewoman first. Behave. Then other things. So we become abnormal. If our brain is not working, what we will do? Good, bad, we cannot decide. I may harm myself. I may harm my father, my mother, anyone. So these are the stages in the Gita. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna, it happens in our lives. Arjuna was not an ordinary person. Ravana was not an ordinary person. Duryodhana was not an ordinary person. They are all well versed in scriptures. Ved, Vedanta, these, that, Shastra and Shastra, scripture and the weaponry and this armory, archery, all these things, they are master. Trained by wonderful gurus, teachers. But when attachment comes, no buddhi functions, no faculty. We become blind. So these are the points. So, Sakasiyas, Sri Ramachandraji is telling, Swami Vivekananda is telling about Hanuman. See the Hanuman's character. He is wonderfully Sakasiyas. You have now to build your life on this great ideal of personal service. He was ever ready to do any service. We are many ready. Again I am quoting Vivekananda. In presence of 10,000 people, a coward even can give his life, sacrifice his life. But those who are day after day, day and night, without any recognition, without any appreciation, behind the curtain, day and night, toiling and doing all these things for our luxury, for our comfort, are not their sacrifices to be honored? See the heart of Swami Vivekananda, the feeling for the ordinary people, laborers, farmers, those who do so many things without any appreciation. And if they are not there, perhaps most of you have heard the name of Mahatma Gandhi. In India, there was this social trouble at that time, caste. Mahatma Gandhiji, they are not outcast. They are not untouchables. He has got these ideas from Swami Vivekananda, because before him, Swami Vivekananda, 50 years back, Swami Vivekananda said, your religion has entered into the rice pot. Chuna, don't touch me, don't touch Islam. You are not Hindus, you are not Vedantis, you are not, your religion is don't touch Islam. I am the pure one, you are all impure. So Mahatma Gandhi said, if these workers, what you call them, we call those who clean our toilets and bathrooms, all these things, what do you call? No, what are these persons? Those who do this. In India, they are called sanitary workers. In India, there is a name. Those who clean all those things. And so, Shudro is not. Methor. Masters, like that. Hindi, it is in Hindi also there. Those who clean the toilet and all these things. And in those days, there was no mechanized, all this, going through pipes, this, that. They had to carry on their head and shoulder like that in the early morning before everyone gets up. The whole city is being cleaned in that way. So, Mahatma Gandhiji said, you hate these people. If 3 days they stop working, your whole life will be hell. You cannot live you cannot walk on the streets, you cannot live in your homes. Just see the truth. But what hard truth? But we forget. Any one of us, we think the contribution of these people in the society for making us happy? So, just I come back to the topic. This Swami Vivekananda is telling this wonderful words being attributed to this character, that you have now to build your life on this great ideal of personal service. Hanuman was ever ready to do anything at the behest of Ramchandra. There is no menial work, there is no higher work. Higher work we are ready. Oh, you give me computer room, I'll do AC will be there. Who goes in the rain, who goes in the sun, who goes there? Oh, those others will go. I will only enjoy. I will eat, you cook. I will eat, you clean the utensils. I will use the toilet. I have seen in this country also, you see airports, how they throw all the anything, just throwing anywhere. It could be kept properly, nicely. But how careless we are. Because it is a public place. I don't have any responsibility. I will only enjoy. But you will not take any responsibility. These people are not like that. They are fully responsible. These are the things to learn from all these characters. So, ever ready to do the personal services. Through that, all other ideals will gradually manifest in life. If you have the respect for the seniors and this attitude to serve the seniors, father, mother, teacher, anyone, aged people, senior citizens, just give your seat. If somebody is help others to cross the road, give something unselfishly. Always you are to do for me and mine. Why? Is it the humanism? Divinity will leave. But is it the human level that I will be thinking always for me and mine, not thinking of anybody? So, this manifests in life gradually through this. If you have this attitude to serve the seniors and others, those who are afflicted, those who are suffering, those who are poor, those who are needy, and you are ever ready to share something with them, according to your cut your coat, according to your cloth. I am not a billionaire, I cannot give, but I am a millionaire, I can give 1,000. I cannot give million, but I can give 1,000, I can give 100. I cannot help everybody, but here somebody is there, I can help one person. So Swamiji is telling, this is the foundation. If that attitude is there, on all other ideals will gradually manifest in life through that. Obedience to the Guru without questioning and strict observance of brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means this celibacy. It means purity, physically, mentally, and in tongue also. I will not hurt anybody. I will not utter any ill words against anybody. I will not do any physically, mentally, intellectually, and through my pain also, through my tongue also. I will not say anything, I will not write anything that is harmful to others, that is painful to others. That is brahmacharya. This is the secret of success. As on the one hand, Hanuman represents the ideal of service, so on the other hand, he represents leonine courage. Swami Vivekananda said, if anything I have learned from the Upanishads, the Vedanta, what is that? Fearlessness. Avi, fearlessness. Whom do you fear? There is no second. What you are thinking of yourself? Are you that coward? Are you that weak? Arjun, stand up. Sri Krishna's message to Arjun, whole Gita, it starts in the second chapter, second sloka. Klabhang masma gama parthana itattva. Stand up. You are not a fool. You are behaving like a fool, like an idiot. You are not. You are a hero. You are not a coward. How could it overpower you in the battlefield? Shut up, my friend. I love you. I have full faith in you. You do not know your power and your energy, your potential. I know. So Sri Krishna was telling in this language, and Swami Vivekananda is telling that this ideal of service. So on the other hand, he presents the leonine courage that is necessary, striking the whole world with awe. He has not the least hesitation in sacrificing his life for the good of Rama. Rama means my chosen deity, God. It may be my Guru, it may be my Ishto, it may be the Lord of everyone. It is that truth. Rama is not a person here. It is that highest truth appearing in a person for the good of the whole. Jesus is not a person. Buddha is not a person. They are principle. That principle we have to imbibe in our life, practice in our life, follow in our life. Then our life also will be sublimated, enriched, and we will feel that joy of liberation, the freedom. He has not the least hesitation in sacrificing his life for the good of Rama, a supreme indifference to everything except the service of Rama, even to the attainment of the status of Brahma and Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, these three, Trinity, Godhead in Indian tradition. So he doesn't, I don't like to be Shiva or Brahma. I am happy as the servant of Ramchandra, the great world gods, this Brahma, Shiva. Only the carrying out of Sri Rama's behest is the one vow of his life. Such wholehearted devotion is wanted. My children, my disciples, my followers, my admirers, Swami Vivekananda is telling, make Mahavira your ideal for your regeneration, reawakening of your energy, your strength, your potential. Then only through that you can enjoy the divinity, the joy, the bliss. You will remain in the ground, and how can you enjoy the celestial bliss? What is available in the sky? You have to raise yourself through all this fearlessness, service, this right decision, wisdom. So, and no desire to other things, just to make my God Ramchandra happy. That Swami Vivekananda said about Hanuman. And now, this, I was telling that I will tell about Hanuman when Ramchandra asked, Hanuman, how do you think of me? What do you think of me? I am an ordinary man. What is your relation with me? Hanuman then says, there are three stages of our mind. Our mind doesn't remain always in one level. I am always meditative, I am always thinking good of others, I am never thinking of me. No, sometimes it comes in our physical level. I am thinking, oh, I am hungry, others eat or not eat, let me have my food. Oh, I have to go, I am in tension, I am in worries, something, it is. But sometimes I am calm and quiet. My heart is full of love for others. Sometimes I think of myself, it happens. It is nature of the mind. So Hanumanji is telling that Deho Buddha Dasosmi. When I find I am a body, just gross understanding. There are so many philosophies, so many creeds, so many faiths, having some kind of theories and this ideas, religious ideas, creeds, faiths. So when I think I am a body, Deho Buddha Dasosmi, I am your servant. You are my creator, you are my master, and I am your servant. I am a body only. It is the lowest level of our mind. Always thinking of the body, animal level. They cannot go beyond their body, animals, brutal level. Then, when the mind is raised a little, mediocre level, middle state, what is that? Jiva Buddha, Jiva Buddha, Deho Buddha, Dasosmi. Jiva Buddha, Tadamshaka. When I find, no, I am not this body, I have a soul. I am not a log of wood or anything. It is, I am not. Its body is there, but one soul also, I have a soul. I am body having a soul. It is called Jiva Buddha, soul, individual soul is there. Then where is that? What is this individual soul? One cosmic soul is there. And so I am a part and parcel. I am part. You are the full, I am the part. When Jiva Buddha, this kind of mind, my mind remains in that level, I think you are the whole, I am your part. I am not only the body, I have a soul also. And you are that eternal soul. I am a part, a spark of that. So it is jiva condition. Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita, and Advaita. In this to a couplet, 2 lines, the whole of Vedanta philosophy is explained. See how wonderful. There is no place for fighting and trying to show your ism is inferior and my ideas. It is not that. Everything, our mind, different stages are there. We begin with our alphabets, but we don't remain there. We understand the making the words, making sentences gradually, ideas. All these things gradually we achieve in our life. But we begin with that. So this dualism, then qualified dualism, and then this monism, stage by stage. Then Hanumanji is telling, Deho Buddha tadamshaka. Deho Buddha dasosmi, Jiva Buddha tadamshaka. Atma Buddha, sometimes I find I am one with you because I am illumined at that time. I feel my oneness with you. Atma Buddha, when I find I am that Atman, where is the world? Where is the other thing? These are all transitory things. I am not that. This body also, transitory. It is born, it will die. I am quoting Vivekananda. This world is transitory. This life is short. Swami Vivekananda writing this letter to his disciple, the Prince of Mysore state in those days. My dear Raja, Prince, this life is short. The worldly enjoyments, these are also transitory. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. Swami Vivekananda writing this letter to his disciple, who was the prince of that Karnataka state at that time, in one of the states of India. So, Hanumanji is telling, when I feel that I am that Atman, Atma Buddha, Jiva Buddha, Tadamshaka, Atma Buddha, Tameva Aham, Tvam Eva Aham, Tam, you, Eva, you also, me, Aham. I and you, there is no difference. Tameva Aham, iti me nishchitamati. This is my firm conviction, my dear Ramchandraji. There are 3 stages. When in the body level, I think you are the creator, I am created. When a little higher, I think, no, you are creator, but you are whole, I am part of you. I am not something separate. God is with me. If I am my father's son, then father's everything will be in my gene, RNA, DNA. And then, finally, when I find what is this body, what is this individual self, soul, I feel one with that ultimate reality, Jiva, Brahma. Then I feel you are one with me. Who is my master? Who is my guru? Shankaracharya has Nirvana Shatakam, one stotra. There is there. I do not have any guru, I do not have any disciple, I do not have any father, I do not have any child, I do not... First is, I am not this hand, this. So I don't have anything. Then who are you? What you are? I am that Satchit Ananda, that Shivoham Shiva. I am that bliss. Celestial bliss, eternal knowledge, consciousness. I am not this body. I am nobody's father, nobody's mother, nobody's disciple, nobody's anything, nobody's friend, nobody's nothing. Because it is birthless, deathless, changeless. Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, it is eternally free. It is our ignorance that we are thinking, I am separate, you are separate, this is my body, my comfort is my comfort, if I eat, I get satisfaction, your eating doesn't give me satisfaction, I like this, you like that, these are all ignorance. When that perfect knowledge comes through the grace of God, by taking Lord's name, like the Valmiki, gradually they raise themselves to the level of the rishis, munis, sages, from sinners, from murderers, from rogues, to the realizer of the ultimate truth. So, this Hanumanji, these are the character, it is the main characters in the Ramayana. This Ramchandra can be told, this ideal, if we are to live in a society, in a family, you are somebody's son, be an ideal son. How to become an ideal son? See the life of Ramachandra. Father has said something long back, he didn't know it even back. There is no connection. But because Father has given somebody some word, nowadays we will go to this pleaders, these lawyers, how to avoid this, my father's debts, how to, you put something, use your brain crookedly, see that I am not to pay anything for on behalf of my father. But I am enjoying all my father's property. Mostly it is the world. But there are good people, they don't do that. Say, as a son, ideal son, my father's debt is my debt. My father's responsibility is my responsibility. Small child, this Vishamitra came and to kill some Rakshasas, this demigods, disturbing his meditation and sacrifices, spiritual practices, austerities. Their nature is like that. Asuras are like that. Always will be doing something wrong without any, human bombers, what you call. I will die, but I will kill you also. I will die, but I will kill this congregation also. What I get or not get, that will not work. Brain is so dull. Oof. But body human. These are modern Asuras. You cannot make these people understand, my dear brother or sister, this is not the way. Please come, sit. Make it cool a little bit. Try to understand. There are higher purposes of human life. I will blow myself. By blowing myself, I will blow the whole congregation. What you achieve? What is your contribution as a human being to this wonderful society that has given you everything? So, this type of beings were there. He came to take the help of, give Ramchandra to help me to kill them. And then Dasharatha is telling Munivar, oh, my says, respected, honorable one, you take me, I am the king, I will fight. Small boy, don't take that. I will take the boys. Then another rishi, their family guru, he told Vasishtha Muni, don't enter into an argument with Vishwamitra. If he curses you, you will be finished. And don't you know who is Ramchandra? Is he an ordinary young child? Let him take. The rishi will take all care of his life and everything. This is attachment, my son. Ramchandra was not born in that ordinary way. But still, father is telling, if anything happens to the boy, very terrible Rakshasas, these are dangerous beings. If they kill my small son, little son, father is thinking in that way. This is Maya. We become so much attached to all these things. He does not know how he has got it. Through a divine way, through the doing the sacrifice, some poddies came, payasam, he gave it to his wives, queens, they ate it, and from that, this birth of Ramchandra. But still, as a father, we feel it is physical, it is a body, it is not that. So, this ideal son, ideal brother, this Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, they are ever ready to sacrifice their lives for their brother. And Ramchandra is equally, yes, my mother, stepmother wants that I will be exiled, and who will take up? That day he was supposed to, announced already, that he will be crowned as the crown prince. No, yes, my brother will be there, Bharata will be there, let my mother be happy, stepmother. Stepmother they did not have any differentiation between my mother and stepmother. They are so broad-minded. How to become an ideal child, ideal son, ideal brother, giving everything for other brothers, the best things. Then, ideal friend, whoever has taken shelter. Bali and Sugriva. Bali was the senior brother, and he, out of his mistrust and wrongly, he was terrifying, threatening, and tried to kill his brother Sugriva, who was a devotee of Rama. And Sugriva said yesterday he was almost killing me, you did not help me. No, you pray to me, once I am so faithful. These are the things in the characters we find. Truthfulness and responsibility. One, I have given you the word, yes, I will help you. This friend, never, even if I may die, to save your life, because you are my friend, you have already accepted my friendship, I will save you. This is this. Then finally the king. What is the king? In India, Ramachandra is the ideal king. It is called Ram Rajya. During Rama's time, there was no trouble for the common people in the society. Everyone was happy. Ramchandra was such a king that he was called Marjada Purushottama. He had certain elements, virtues, values, all these wonderful qualities in his life that we should imbibe to enrich our lives. The Ramayana enumerates 16 qualities of Lord Rama, and on the basis of these, he is regarded as the Marjada Purushottam. Who is Marjada? The greatest among the dignified human beings. Ramchandra was considered in that way in the Indian society. And why? These 16 qualities, as mentioned in the Ramayana, are these, so that we can learn and imbibe from Ramchandra. Gunavan, endowed with excellent qualities. Viryavan, as I told already, endowed with prowess and potential. Hanumanji, I told. Dharmagga, this conscientious, conscientious, honest, just, upright, and well versed in dharma. Dharma is dharma. Father has given a word, truth is truth. Truthfulness, no, I cannot deviate from that. He is master in that, champion. Then Kritagna, anybody ever grateful to anyone assisted him, even though in a very insignificant way. Even those who did not help, this stepmother, this praising them also, helping them also. When that stepmother's son, Bharata, was trying to kill and illiterate his mother, then he said, brother, how can you? Mother is always a mother, and you will become the king, so what? What is the difference? Remain there, don't say anything wrong words, don't trouble the mother. You don't have the right as a son to say anything, any ill, uttering. It doesn't befit you. You cannot do that. And he was stopping that brother, Bharata, not to take any revenge with his mother. So, ever grateful to anybody, help or not help. So, Satyavakya is this. Nahi sattat paratara dharma. Swami Vivekananda once asked in America, Swamiji, you speak of all religions. What is your own religion? What religion you belong to? Swamiji said, truth is my religion. And then he said, which country? Universe is my country. Question is one, what is your religion? Swamiji answered, two. Truth is my religion, because next question there is no chance. Truth is my religion and universe my country. That was this wonderful answer of Swami Vivekananda to one of the questioners. So this Satyameva Jayate, in our scripture it is there. Nahi sattat parotaro dharmo. There is no greater dharma, righteousness, virtue than what? Truthfulness. Sri Ramakrishna said, in this Kali Yuga, you don't need to go to any church, any temple, do japa meditation, this, that. Only you stick to the truth. In the Kali Yuga, in this modern age, if you can stick to the truth only, then also you will realize the truth. You will reach the highest. You will be liberated. Sri Ramakrishna I am quoting. Swami Vivekananda said, সত্যের জন্য সব কিছুকে ত্যাগ করা চলে, কিন্তু কোনো কিছুর জন্য সত্যকে ত্যাগ করা, for the sake of the truth everything can be sacrificed, but truth cannot be sacrificed for anything in return, in exchange. Holy Mother said, in this Kali Yuga, whoever is taking God's name, he is just sleeping on the lap of God. See, Mother, Master, Swamiji, all speaking about truth so highly. And this Ramchandra, he said, my father has given word. I will not deviate from that truthfulness. Word is word. It will not come back. So this wonderful truthfulness in him. Dhridabrata, this, though surrounded by adversities, never forsakes the dharma. No, in the jungle, what will happen, this, that, no hesitation, I will go. Now I am prince, the crown prince, and from now on, exiled, penniless, pauper, no food, no shelter, and in the jungle life, in those days, terrible animals are there? No. Yes, I will manage. Accepting Dhridabrata. What my father has said, what I vowed, I will stick to that. Then, blend with his moral values and known for great personal conduct. This behavior was Shurpanakha, Ravana's sister, came to seduce him, seeing his beautiful, handsome Sri Ramchandra's Varnana, this description of his beauty is wonderful there. Srinathe, Janakinathe, Abheda Paramatmani, Tathapi Mama Sarvasya, Ramo Kamalalochana. Rama's face was so beautiful, so handsome, that anybody and everybody will be attracted. And this a foul-minded lady, ill-minded lady, this sister of Ravana, just trying to seduce and offering his love. And he was telling, my wife is there, I cannot be with you, you don't ask me. So, see the greed and pure conduct. Then, Sarva Bhuteshu Hita. He is munificent, well-wisher of all, everyone. No one will be cursed. Then Vidwan, knower of everything, scriptures, everything, knowing, but no vanity. If we know something, if we can take immediately, it is needed or not needed, I will quote to show that how much I know. If I know something, I will be always trying to display before others. You know, I know this, I know this. Ramchandra, he was Sarvavid, but not showing anything that I am special. So Samartha, this competent in doing things that could not be done by others. He was ever ready. His father could not do that. Rishi Munis could not do that. He was ready, yes. He was a young boy. He was not married at that time, 16 years old at that time. Small boy, little boy was sent to face the terrible Rakshasas, Jakshas, all disturbing elements, evil elements, Asuras. But without it, yes, whatever is sounded by my guru, my father, I will do. So that competence was there. Ekopriya Darshan, wonderfully handsome, his appearance is eternally pleasing. Even the enemy would be pleased to see the Ramchandra. Then Atmavan, one who has control over his desires and senses, ever controlled. No enjoyment means no enjoyment. I have taken the vow, I will be living exile in the jungle life. Sugriv, Bali, those who, when they offered, come and stay in our palace. Well, no, I have vowed that I will live 14 years in the jungle, not in your palace, my dear, although you are my friend. Thank you for your offering. See, no one is knowing, no one is, it's hundreds and thousands of miles away from Ayodhya, and it is in the jungle, it is in different place, nobody will be knowing, nobody will be questioning. But no, I have vowed that 14 years I will remain in jungle only, whether you keep watch on me or not watch on me. It is not the question, it is my truthfulness, it is my sticking to the principle. So, see that. Jito Krodha, conqueror of anger, just I told, anger, what it makes. So he was full, ever controlled, ever calm and quiet in all situations, not leaving the intelligence. Dutiman, a special aura, splendor emanating from his body. That was Ramchandra. Then Anusuyaka, never jealous of another's knowledge, wealth, progress and power. Praising Ravana and I finish here. Ravana is after the battle when he was just lying for death, on deathbed. And Ramchandra is telling, my dear brother Lakshmana, go. Ravana is a great Gyani, a man of knowledge. Go and ask for some knowledge, some advice. Lakshmana is telling, who has abducted our Sita Ma, and I will go to this lumpen to ask for any advice. But he cannot say no to Ramu, because they used to love and respect Ramu, devoted to Ramu like God. So, but showing disapproval, physical, body language is not approving. Ramchandra said, my dear brother, he has committed something wrong. But you have to be realistic. He is the knower of all Vedas, everything. Our puja he did. To kill Ravana, Ramchandra did one homa, yagya, sacrifice. And who was the priest? Ravana. And when Ravana was giving I am doing this sacrifice to kill Ravana, Ravana was telling, what you are? Well, you have accepted my priestship. If you don't deviate, you deviate. That's your matter. Ravana did that. What to do? He was a perfect priest, knower of the 4 Vedas. He was mentioning 4 Vedas. He was Chaturvedi, Ravana, such a great scholar, but committed one problem, mistake. Now he is suffering, he is dying. So go and ask for the advice. So Lakshmana went, and Lakshmana with arrogance said, hey, Ravana, you are dying. Ramchandraji told, if you want to say anything, say. Ravana did not even smile, no reception, no acknowledgement, lying, as if he dumb and deaf, did not even hear. Lakshmana became insulted, felt insulted and became more angry, came back to Ravana. Ravana came back to Ramchandra. Ramchandra, yes, brother, what Ravana said? What he will say? So, shouting. See, what happened? What is wrong with Ravana? What you told and what Ravana told, that you are shouting against Ravana, what happened? And then Lakshmana was telling, he did not talk to me anything. He insulted me. Then Ramchandra said, where did you stand? Near his feet? But why I should stand near his feet? Well, don't you know, in our scripture, if you ask any question, you are a student. And who will be answering? He is your teacher. So, teacher must be always given the respect. You should sit near the feet. It is in the scripture. Don't you know? Rama knows, Lakshmana knows, these are the ways. Shamit Pani, with folded hand, you have to go with all humility. You have to ask the question sincerity. Then only Guru will answer. Otherwise, Guru will understand he has come to test my scholarship and other thing. Actually, he is not the desirous of knowledge. He is a tester. He has come to make fun with me. No, he will not talk to you. So it is what is wrong. Your mind is... So, brother, please go, please go. So now he again came back and with a little bit respect. Very difficult. Who abducted Sitama? Purity itself. It is not that easy. We are making joke, talking, delivering with some paints and colors and making a little enjoyable. But see the person who have suffered this. However, he went and said, Ravanji, this Ramchandraji said that you are a man of knowledge and you are dying, you will give up your body. So, waiting for a good, auspicious time, moment. So, if you say something that will be advise something, then Ravana immediately with folded hand. Oh Lakshmana, what you are asking? Yeah, what I will tell, Veda, Upanishad, everything you know, what new I can tell you, you know everything. But since Ramchandraji has sent you, I have to show respect to Ramchandraji's order. I am telling something from my experience. It is not scriptural, it is not an advice. My experience I am telling, since I am senior to you, I have got a little experience. Because Ramchandraji has sent you, yes, I have to say something. This is thus wonderful, it is a lesson. Shubhasya shigram or shubhasya kalaharanam. Whatever is shubha, auspicious, our mind, it comes. Our mind, I told you, 3 levels are there of the mind. If anything good comes, immediately execute it. Otherwise, if you take time, your mind may change or somebody may interfere and you may not be able to do that. So, shubhasya, if anything auspicious, good comes to your mind, immediately you execute. Finish it. Otherwise, you may not be able to complete. Then, ashubhasya kalaharana, something bad thoughts also come into our mind. Its mind is like that, volatile, something good, something good. Bad things don't go try to immediately execute. Ashubhasya kalaharana, take a little time, something is coming. It may be my indriyas, my senses are troubling me, but I should not jump into anything. Let me wait. Let me a little time. Somebody has said something, I am irritated, I am angry. If I go now to face that person who has done, whom I am reported, I may kill him, or he may kill me, something may happen. Take a little time, mind will be calm and quiet, that person will also come down, I will also come. So, ashubhasya, unauspicious, bad things, evil things, when it comes to the mind and trouble the mind, take the time. It will diffuse itself. So now he was telling, you knew my power, what I could do. All Navagrahas used to remain under the feet of Ravana. He was so powerful. He was blessed by Shiva, Brahma, all gave him wonderful astras, this divine celestial weapons and many other things, occult powers. He could do anything. So whenever I used to leave my capital and out of Sri Lanka, he covered the whole his capital, Lanka, Swarnopuri. It is called Golden City. So everything, my ability, my wealth, my rich, my everything. And I thought, my people cannot go out there to drink the saline water. There is no. I thought, I will change this into Skrit Samudra. I will convert this ocean around the Lanka. I will make it nectar-like sweetened condensed milk ocean. And my power, I could do it. I thought, eternally I will live. I will do later on. So what? I thought this good thought came, but I did not do. Now I am dying. If I could do that, people would bless me. Now I have lost that merit, doing this good karma, seva to people, because I had that power. Now, another thing also came, bad thought. My sister came and says, Sita is wonderfully beautiful and you are the king. You have the right to enjoy any woman under your jurisdiction. How Sita should be away from you? Bring Sita. And she said, my sister said Shurpanakha, and I became tempted and I went and I did this wrong thing with Sita. You see, did not I know that touching the wife of somebody else is prohibited? It is sacrilege, it is anti-religious, it is unrighteous. I cannot do that. Sita is somebody else's wife. How can I forcibly do this? It is not, it is prohibited in the scripture. Do you think I did not know? I knew. But I did it at the gate of the moment. And now I am getting the result of that. So, anything bad comes in your mind, which will come. 24 hours always good things will not come. Good thoughts, utilize it. Immediately you execute that. Bad thoughts, evil thoughts, allow it to subside, diffuse. And if I could give one day, then I would have thought it is not good, I should not do. Now, this bad thing I have done, and I am suffering now. Another good thought came into my mind. I visited hell and heaven. I saw hell, people are suffering. Heaven is a joyous place. So I thought, I have the power and rich also. And I will make a direct stair. People won't need to go to the hell. They walking, they will reach heaven. I had that power, divine power, Lakshmana. But I thought, yes, I am alive. Who can kill me? I'll do later on. Always procrastination, taking time, executing good things. Don't do that. So these two things, he said, Shubhasya Shigram or Shubhasya Kalaharanam. This is wonderful teaching in our life. Anything good comes to our mind, it should be executed. Today I am a billionaire. I thought that I should do this, something good thing for the community, yes, this charity. Today I am billionaire. Tomorrow I may die, I may be millionaire, I may forfeit everything, then I will beg from others. what to do some good thing. I am waiting. Yes, I'll do. And everyone I'm talking. I'm telling, yes, I have a great thing in my mind. I'll do that. Always I'm doing that. Talking to others and having the appreciation and recognition, but not actually doing. That will not do. I'll do my japa meditation tomorrow. I'm a student. I'll read tomorrow. Today I sleep. Today I enjoy a little TV and hear my friends. This will be whole life like that. So Shubho, anything auspicious, anything good, valuable in life, we should start practice. Swamiji said, if there be any God, I will see it after my death. No. If God be there, I like to see it now, here, not in this life. At the end, I will be matured spiritually, then I will see God. No, now itself. I am quoting Vivekananda. This should be in our life. And the last one is Ramchandra's, this Vibhuti Deva, when this even demigods fear when he is provoked to war. Ramchandra was so capable, so powerful, so beautiful, so full of this, all these virtues, this truthfulness, respect to father, mother, love to brother, and all-sacrificing king, moral life, ethical life, and never blaming anybody, fearlessness, and values inculcating in his own life. And so all these things we can learn from this wonderful book. And about Sita I have already said, about Mahavir also I have said, many other characters also are there. These are all wonderful characters. If anybody tries to practice in this life a little bit from today itself, from now itself, I am lying. It is my nature, I lie. What to do? I am an ordinary man, I lie. Suppose. But if I really believe in the teachings of Ramayana and the wonderful characters of Rama, Sita, Hanuman and others, then I'll start speaking the truth today, now itself. Yes, I take this oath, vow, I will not speak. If I am angry, I will not show my anger. If I am coward, very weak, no, I will be also practicing this fearlessness, truthfulness. All these things are wonderful virtues, very precious virtues to make a man a divine one. From the brute man to the Buddha man will be our journey. Thanks to all of you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sri Ramachandra Arpanamastu.